Hey everyone, welcome to Snap. We're here doing another Legacy Cube draft. This is our pack one, pick one. Let's see what we got. We have a couple interesting options here. I guess the things I'm leaning towards, a couple of powerful cards we could take. Arid Mesa, fetch land. It's red white though, it's not blue. Blue, Tropical Island. It's a good land. I really do like taking lands a lot, as you can probably see. Gaea's Cradle is good if you're like the mono green ramp deck. And the card I think I'm going to take is Sheldock Isle. Stuff up with it, and it's just like pretty easy to get down to 20 or fewer cards and just cast a really good spell for free. And it's a land that does all that. I've even seen some pretty sick stuff of like control the game, and then brainstorm, put back Emrakul, and then play Sheldock Isle. So there's some pretty sweet. Let's see what we have for our pick two. Nothing that immediately jumps out at me. Nothing's like showing me that I should pick that. There's nothing like super powerful or a fetch land or a good dual land. So I think I'm leaning towards just taking Port here. Just seems like the right call to me. Yeah, other than that, I mean, Brainstorm, there's Sun Titan Bent. These aren't cards. Biogenic Ooze. I could take a sword to stay open. A Mindslaver would be decent. But yeah, I'm just going to take Port here. Here, third pick. This has been pretty unexciting. Again, there's nothing that's really standing out to me. I guess and then get a big advantage later. I don't know if my last video I was just like white, kind of splash black, kind of mid-range fair deck. It wasn't that good at all. I guess here I could take a Seagate Oracle as well, but it's not that exciting either. I'm just gonna take. I just don't know how good Treasure Map is at all. Seems pretty slow. Yeah, I'm just gonna try the Seagate. Here, there's powerful cards in Ravages of War, Borg Hellkite. There's a Careful Consideration, which I'm considering. I guess that Fumarole is a consideration, and Bloodstained Mire between those. Kind of originally just leaning towards taking a fetch land. These other ones aren't that exciting. Careful Consideration would probably be the next card I'd take, maybe Fumarole. Ravages is powerful, but not really with what we have far. I'm going to take. Here we have 5 mana, 6/6 Flying Trample, Doom Whisperer, Big Planeswalker, and Thragtusk, Bloodstained Mire. This is like one of the worst man lands. There's a Firebolt and an Augur Bolas. Don't want to take O-Stone. Doom Whisperer is not that exciting either. Vraska's like, I guess, okay for a 6-drop Planeswalker. Just going to take this man land, even if it's not a very good one. So many lands. I think it's a good strategy. We could just move into some type of like 5-color deck here, potentially. And see how that goes. I could take a Temple Garden now. I think we're seeing a lot of lands and not that much other good stuff. There's a Mimic Vat, which is pretty powerful, as I saw in my last draft. It is a good card. I could just take that over Temple Garden. That way I could just be like Grixis Control. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I could take this Temple Garden and try to go into like, kind of like a 5-color aggro, but I think I'd rather take Mimic Vat. No real love for Planeswalker or Exclusion Mage here. can take. And now there's Young Pyromancer, which I guess I could take. There's a Spell Queller, which is probably the best card in the pack. Don't really want to take Conclave Tribunal. There's Mirari's Wake, which I could potentially do some pretty sweet stuff with. We only have Bloodstained Bavocra right now. Sheldock. I guess I'll just take a Young Pyromancer. Let's see. It's not working out that well. I mean, Trigon Predator is a good card. It's not as insane as the Vintage Cube in this one because they might just not have targets for it. Still pretty good. That said, not in love with any of these cards. Don't really need a Midnight Reaper, I don't think. So I'm just going to take a land, take that. These lands are just like wheeling crazy. And if I just keep taking lands, like you might think like, wow, you have no good cards yet. All you've taken is lands. But if I just keep taking lands, I'm going to be able to take whatever cards I want later. So now we can take probably not, or there's even Deafening Clarion, but I'm just going to take land again. Tathier could actually be a Mana Confluence deck. Typically, or Karazev, obviously. Those are the three cards left. I'm leaning towards just taking a removal spell and Firebolt. I don't think we want either of these cards. We'll see what we open here. We're pretty open. Let's see if I can just look at these lands that we have real quick and see what we actually have. Okay, we have Bloodstained Mire, Arid Mesa, Blooming Marsh. I mean, yeah, our lands are kind of all over the place as well. So let's take a Mizzet. No. I think it's a pretty easy Coalition Relic here. Just going to help us a lot if we want to be like a bunch of colors. Like we don't have to be green at this point, but we could potentially splash it. We have 2 fetch lands. So I think by taking Coalition Relic, it just like kind of confirms that we're going to be just like playing a bunch of colors. And this is just like a first pickable card anyway. Like pack one, pick one. I love starting with the Coalition Relic. It just leaves you pretty wide open to do whatever you want. Other than that, good cards are obviously like Splinter Twin. This card is actually really powerful if we have the right colors and Mizzet. Mana Leak is good, but we're gonna. Okay, there's some really powerful cards in this pack with Battlesphere, Elspeth Sun's Champion. There's Scrubland Spellseeker is actually decent as well. I think I'm gonna take Scrubland. It's a good land we can get with both of our fetches. I'm just going to keep taking lands. Probably going to be playing 19 or maybe 18 land in this deck. And I think I want to take the Fixing Still over the Sun's Champion. Dragonlord Silumgar. That might be better than Savannah. On the same? Nope, maybe not. Arid Mesa gets Savannah. Yeah, we don't really need a Silumgar yet. I'm just going to keep taking lands here and see how that works out. Take a land because there are no lands in the pack. And of course, there's nothing that sick for us, obviously. Let's see. I mean, we can play like any cards we want pretty much now. Could just take Bitter Blossom and play that, which I'm leaning towards. Magma Jet, which is kind of unexciting, a Flame Tongue Kabu, which I might take. I'm just going to take this Bitter Blossom. Um, Here, there's a Parallax Wave, which is double white. It's easier to cast double color cards. Treetop Village, which I don't really want that much. There's a Supreme Will, which I was considering. I think I'm going to take this Hostage Taker. I haven't played it that much, but it seems like it can be pretty powerful. You just get up to a lot of mana, Hostage Taker, and play whatever you take that turn. Just a pretty strong card. Supreme Will would be probably the next. Wooded Foothills fetches us a Savannah right now, and that's it, but that's pretty good. There's a Lily the Last Hope. That seems pretty good. Tristani Discord, Veraska, Wooded Foothills. I'm actually going to take Wooded Foothills here, as crazy as that sounds. I don't know how good Last Hope will be in her deck. But I think this is between Path and Batterskull. I'm going to take Batterskull. Just mostly just playing it for 5. I think it's fine, especially in this cube. There's a Deluge as well. But I would want this Path, but we haven't seen that many of like the big Eldrazi's and stuff. Either somebody's taking them or they haven't really been in the packs yet. We could take Baneslayer, which I don't hate. Like with what we have, it seems like pretty decent, honestly. Through the Breach doesn't seem that good. Mutavault seems pretty good. Same with Brain Maggot. Maybe Brain Maggot's better than Baneslayer. 10 seconds here. I think this will just help us. I'm going to take a Raging Ravine here. Just keep taking main lands. Quick Pick Through the Breach could take Arcane Artisan, but that's not what we're doing, so don't really need this Day of Judgment. Hiri. Kind of leaning towards Nahiri. I mean, removal, good 4-drop Planeswalker. Yeah, I thought it was going to be pretty good, but I've kind of been underimpressed with it. I'm going to take this Obnix. Be happy with Treetop Village, and I'm going to play it. Mana is like really good. I mean, I guess tech force cards so far. Now we just want really powerful. There are here. There's a lot of really cards. There's Elesh Norn, Garruk, Relentless, not Apex Predator. There's Dark Confidant, which I would certainly play in this deck. I think people really undervalue this card, and even when you have like really expensive cards, a couple 5 and 6 drops, it's still worth it to play Dark Confidant. Like if they leave it and play, that chance that you get a 5-drop is so low, and the chance that just having it in play will win you the game is much higher. Most of the time, it's just going to die away. Other cards we could take is like another land in Darkslake, Siege Gang Commander, Thoran Dynamo, which isn't as good in this list as it is in a lot of my other decks that I like to draft. So I'm just going to take Elesh Norn. I think, again, this will help us win games just by being such a powerful card. So I'm going to slam that. Vivian, Armageddon, Mole Drifter, Flooded Strand. I need more like dual lands to make Flooded Strand really worth it, but I'm still gonna take it. I might be short on playables, but I could play like Blessed Alliance and Roast if I need to. And I mean, at some point, I'll start taking playables. Right now, we have 13 playables. We need to go up to 22. Do like Primeval Titan. There is some cool stuff to get in this deck, but I'm gonna take Cryptic. No, I'm just kidding. Cannot really cast Cryptic, but we can cast Glenalendra, which this card is really, really powerful. If you're like can get a head on board at all and just resolve a Glenalendra, it's pretty hard for the opponent to come back from in a lot of situations, or just even just having this playing it into an empty board is just like puts you so far ahead. A lot of times they have to just like either wait or like cast their bad spells first, and you don't even counter those. Hopefully we will like Huntmaster. I'd like to play that. Play Primeval Titan. Might play Steel Hellkite, Prismatic Lens. We'll get something back from this pack. So now our options are like taking a Geist, which could steal some games. Chart a Course. I guess Sundering Titan, but we're not really trying to do that. There's a Bloodline Keeper. Don't really want this. If I'm gonna take like a green card, it'd be something I'd like more rather splash. So I guess it's Bloodline Keeper. Guess could take Thundermaw, Chart a Course. I think it's Bloodline Keeper, Chart a Course, Geist. That's what I've narrowed it down to. The cards I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take Bloodline Keeper, but the way usually I do like Ancestral a fair amount. Other cards. Oh, there's an Overgrown Tomb. Man, I'm just gonna take Chandra. I just want more strong cards here. We do want more cheap cards as well, but let's see. More expensive cards in Seraph, Pia Kirin, cost not what we're looking for. Could take a Dragon Skull Summit. Don't think I really want Expansion Explosion either. Fear Hulk is not good in this deck. We have just so many fours already. I guess I could just take O-Ring. Just another removal spell. Yeah, I like that. I don't really want like another one of these random 4-drops. Like we have like way too much good stuff to do on 4. I'd rather just take removal. Core Thief Portal has like a card advantage engine, another 4-drop. Could take a Spellskite just as a. I don't usually like playing this card that much, but we need cheap cards, and this seems like it like kind of protects us fairly well. Otherwise, I could take Cultivate as well. I take a random Spellskite or Cultivate. Let's see. You know, I don't like Spellskite all that much. I'm going to take this. Now we have Inferno Titan, Quagmire, Electrolyzed Doomblade. Saying how I need cheap cards, I could take Doomblade. Don't think I would want Inferno Titan, but I think I'd rather just try to stay alive. How do I think I'm gonna stick to my word, and I'm gonna take this Dark Confidant and I'm gonna play it. Seems like exactly what we want. We're gonna have like I think I'm gonna play 19 lands in this deck. So we're gonna have a lot of lands, which are all zeros on Confidant, which makes our average hit on Confidant pretty low actually, even with all these 4s. Yeah, we might hit a 4 once in a while. So Woodland Cemetery or Vivian. Vivian Land Harbor. Or do I want an Inspiring Vantage? We have more red cards. Let's see, 9 seconds. How many green sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have plenty of green sources. I'm going to take Knight of Autumn. Here. Seraph or Pia Kirin? Uh, all right. So we got to cut some of these fours. Maybe cut Vivian. Am I going to play Cultivate plus only 3 basics? I don't know if I can do that. Pretty hilarious. Okay. So the worst fours are probably like these. Other cards I could cut would be Cultivate, which honestly I probably should cut Cultivate. Forget exactly what I took it over, but we're just not going to have that many basics in our deck. I'm pretty sure we're only going to play 3 basics, maybe 4. Don't really want to cut. Destroys an artifact, enchantment, or creature. So these, I don't really want to cut any of these. I don't think. Yeah, we're going to cut Cultivate. We have a Coalition Relic. Yeah, do it. And then, I mean, it is a good removal. There's a fair amount of removal already. I might rather have like a threat that can just get out of hand in Bloodline Keeper. And like if I'm playing against aggro, I can like side these in. Maybe just we should be playing Roast instead of like Bloodline Keeper. I mean, it's great sounds. I know people aren't going to agree with me on this, but you could even play just 20 lands in this deck. I think I'm going to build it like this, and then if I want these cards, I'll bring them in. So now it gets kind of tricky. We can sort by color. Let's put our green cards together. This is, I guess, like a red and white card. This is a blue card. Okay. Let's just not even count this Coalition Relic. Okay. So we're essentially, our deck is going to be like black, white, and then black and white. I mean, we're just kind of like all 5 colors here. So let's see how many sources we have. Let's see how many black sources we have to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, just makes these black sources as well. So 5. Just not count this. I guess we will. 6, 7. This does not get black. So only 7 black sources and a Coalition Relic. Okay, so 7 black sources is not that much. So we're definitely going to want to play like, we might even want 1 or 2 swamps. If these 4 red cards, how many red sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess we have to play Mountain in order to be able to fetch these. Because our only duels are Scrubland and Savannah. So we're definitely going to be okay, we got these in the deck. 4, 5, 6. 6 red. 7. So that's 7, 7. So plenty of red sources. We might not have to play this down, but I think we probably want it. Now, let's check how many white sources we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we have plenty of red sources. We might not need to play this. 5, 6, 7. I think we have enough white. May want the plains. How many green? Don't think we're probably not going to play a green. We're probably not going to play a forest. No, we're not going to play forest. So let's see. Let's just make sure we have enough blue. 1, 2. Yeah, we don't actually have that many blue sources at all. I only have like 8 white sources. I think we do want plains. And if we play island, does that really help us get another blue source? I mean, I guess we could go. I think I'm going to go with that. Not sure if it's right. How many blue sources do we have? We only have 3, including a mana confluence. Maybe that being the case, cut this Seagate. Don't play an island. Just ask the blue for Glenalundra, Hostage Shaker, or Pia Kirin, or even just seems like the easiest to use. It's red, and we're gonna go with this. We'll see how this works out. I'll see you in round 1. Hi guys, welcome to round 1. Looks like we have a snap keep here, and we'll see what we're playing against. We have our port, we have a removal spell, we have a powerful 4-drop, we have pretty good mana. Could use another white source to cast this Baneslayer that we're going to draw, but this hand looks pretty sweet. Just lead on Raging Ravine into port, most likely. We can also just Raging Ravine and then Firebolt. I might just Firebolt that right now. No reason to take any damage off that. I think we'll play Raging Ravine, turn 3. Wait. See, if I play Port now, then play Blooming Marsh, then I can play Mana Confluence this, or Mana Confluence Chandra. So I'm going to do that. But then I can't play Hostage Taker. So Serum Vision, slowly starting to power up that Perturbander or Terramander. Let's see. I feel like most likely I'm going to want to just Chandra this next turn and just have Chandra in play. The thing is that I play Raging Ravine, I can't play Hostage Taker. But if I play Raging Ravine, I can just play Swamp Chandra and not take any damage. I'm going to go ahead myself off of playing Hostage Taker, but it also gets a tap land into play. And this is fine. I won't be taking damage. I just White Force or second blue. I think I could plus it and just ignore this Terramander for now. And then, no, this is actually interesting. But I can't, oh yeah, I could next turn go Mana Confluence, Hostage Taker, and then take Terry. He only has 2 cards, so there's no way he can, oh, this is interesting. Hostage Taker, take Terry. I'd rather just Hostage Taker like something else bigger next turn, I think. Just leaving with no Reaper and Silk is bad for us. Our line, I mean, we could attack with Raging Ravine if we play a Mana Confluence, but I'd rather play some of these tap lands. I think I'm going to play Lava Claw Reaches and then Port him. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're going to do. So I guess I'll just start by flushing Chandra. See what we hit. Hitting like a Dark Confidant would be sweet here. That's 6. Let's see. I could go. This can get a black white land. So I could go Roast, attack with a Lava Claw for 2. I could also just Flashback Firebolt on this, which is probably better for him, but I don't really need to do that anyway. I'm tap land. Or removal spells in hand. We're doing all right. Let's see, what is this? 5 mana. Let's see. So this can get a scrub land though. So I am going to want to O-ring the Chandra for sure. Guess what? Yeah. Field. Instead of, let's see, he's only on 6 lands. Do I want to get in for 2? Or do I want to tap land? He has 4 cards in hand. I think I'm going to get in there. He has like a removal spell for this. It's really bad for us. That's because we can just start bouncing it every turn. So if we go activate Lava Claw, we can already pump for 3 right now. So we're gonna try for that. I guess it's obviously really bad if he kills it, but we're gonna attack Jace. No bowl one time. That's alright. Play it on the. So we have 7 mana, 8 with Mystic Mana Confluence. Huntmaster does do a pretty good job at answering Jace, but yeah, if I just go Hostage Taker, take Core Steve Portal, and then play Core Steve Portal, that seems pretty dope. So I'm gonna do that. Play Portal, pass the turn. Uh, it's pretty insane. I've definitely done this in Modern before. This isn't looking good for us here. He only does have 14 cards left in the library as well. I can't even roast this Niv. Brutal. Fortunately, there's not that much I can do other than just playing Elish, but it just gets bounced by Jace. Then he can just brainstorm with Jace again, and kill us basically. So now we are dead. I'll try, but yeah, this is this, and then he can just Jace bounce it. But then he can't brainstorm, so that's something. We're gonna keep fighting. With Jace. Just F6 here. I'm about ready to concede this game, but very well. So we're pretty close to dead. He has to put 2 cards back. Man, this roast has looked awful in this match. We're dead. It's going to be tough to get out of this one. That's for sure. Okay. Let's see. We have 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this costs 5 and 5. Oh, but I can't use Mana Confluence. Wow. So I guess all I can do is Toysome Petal. I guess I tap Steam Vents and then try to attack him with everything. This is 4, 5, 6, 10, 14 damage. So this works unless he has something. Which, I mean, he drew a million cards, so he probably does. But let's go for it. Let's see, I guess at begin combat, I can activate Raging Ravine. See if he plays a spell here. He'll probably like bounce this or something. In which case we're dead. Floated blue. And attack. He's just really waiting. Oh my god, we got there. Wow, we survived that one. He went for the kill. If he just like, he had so many other options. He could have just Jace, bounce Elish. I guess he didn't find anything, but he played this Imperial. Yeah, but wow, we just, I guess we could have gone activate both manlands. That would have been 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Wow, he punted that game pretty hard, and that makes me feel a lot better about our chances in this match. So we're gonna cut this roast that just sat in our hand the whole game. Doomblade pretty good though. Let's see, FTK not looking that insane either. Other targets, but we can always just gain some life or make a 4/3. So cards I could put in: Seagate, Pia Kirin, FTK. I think I want something that's either, I think I'm either leaning towards Cultivate or Pia Kirin. This does put some pressure on cultivate. I don't want to cultivate. So I guess Pia Karen, Seagate. I'm going to put Pia Karen. Just have another threat. So let's go with this. Mimic Vat team. This is closed. All we have is a Knight of Autumn we can do. He keeps 7 pretty quickly. I think this is a moment. We just want to draw more lands. Like we have a 7-drop in hand, all these 4-drops. Even if we hit land, is it that good? Yeah, it's pretty good, but that's if we hit land. I'm gonna about the new Morgan roll. Yeah, this is much better. We're gonna keep this. And the card we're gonna put back, I think it's between Mimic Vat, Batterskull, and Pia Kieran. You know what? He doesn't have that many creatures himself, but Mimic Vat, Pia Kieran is kind of sweet. I think I'm gonna actually put back Mimic Vat. It could be good, but it could also just kind of sit there. It does kind of protect, like if we Mimic Vat into Pia Kieran, it's good. It's actually, that is really good. I could just put back Batterskull. Just go turn 3 Coalition Relic, then Mimic Vat into Pia Kieran. Ah, man, I can't put back land. So it's between, I'm just not used to making these decisions. This is interesting. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna put back, it's close. I'm gonna put back Batterskull. Just, so, I can get, can't get that much. I can like only get Mountain, I think. I'm actually going to start with that just because I don't want to draw Mountain. I can literally only get Mountain. Let me just check here. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I doubt you can. Yeah, I can literally only get Mount. What if it was this also can get, do we yeah, we'll see. I guess you can set up this Delver. Amount of removal. I may not have time into Huntmaster. Flip, or do I just kill the? I definitely just killed the Pestermite. Actually, we don't care about Delver. I don't think. Now which of these do I play? Don't think it matters. I'm gonna play so now. We can Just see if it's Relic, and then if it resolves, play Young Peasy. That's interesting. Hmm. Don't want to just too much time off here. Could have a counter spell as well. If I go Coalition Relic and he counters it, I guess I have all my threats back. And then we have a Firebolt for the Delver if it flips. It's hard. Either. Hmm. Pia Kieran or Huntmaster? I'm gonna play Huntmaster, and I flip and like do a lot. Man, now our situation's not as good. I mean, drawing an untapped land is still really good for us. We could just slam a Bane player and kind of stabilize that way. But we've just been a little bit behind just being on the draw this game. So he's dacking right now. We ended up winning it, so strong. Like maybe I should have just mimicked that. Can Dak take a Thopter as well if we Pia Kieran, which is could be annoying, but now the Bane Slayer is like stopping everything he's doing. I don't think he has any attacks, and he didn't seem to have that many cards in his deck to deal with Bane Slayer, so I mean our opponent's deck is as well. The Dactic Coalition Relic was just brutal. Hmm. Just our draw was just a little too awkward. Hmm. I also could have misplayed. You guys can let me know if you think I could have played any different. Like maybe playing the Mimic Vat would have been good. I'm really not sure. Maybe the turn I played Coalition Relic into Young Pyromancer, I should have just played a 4-drop. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It obviously turned out bad because he dacked it, but let's just run this. We have a lot of good cards. Coalition Relic either into Baneslayer let him flip, and just I'm gonna play Young Pyromancer here. If he kills it, that's fine. Otherwise, I just get really good value of going turn 3 Coalition Relic, Firebolt Delver with Young Pyromancer out. I'm feeling great about this game. Can't daze this. Leaves a bad spell on top to flip Delver, and then we're gonna kill it, so we don't care. Yeah, this is looking pretty sick here. Coalition Relic into Firebolt. Not to not. I mean, yeah, his deck's pretty powerful. We're not like out of the woods yet, but I mean, playing either Baneslayer or Sean's turn is pretty insane. It's gonna be pretty. Okay, we'll yield to that. I think puts the least amount of pressure on though. I think I'd rather do that later. It's interesting. Baneslayer, Chandra. 5 mana. If I go Chandra, I can even use a Coalition Relic. That's 6, 7, 8 mana. 2. Or Nectar Baneslayer hits for 5. I'm gonna attack first. Then don't typically do this, but let's see. Ponder. Choose draws a card. A player, so it's like it's game. Drawing an extra card. We'll start by plussing on Nixilis. I don't know. I'm just feeling like he could have some type of wrath, which is why I didn't play the Baneslayer. Didn't shuffle with Ponder. It's weird. Let's see here. Opponent's tanking on our Ob Nixilis trigger. Attacking for 3. I think we can do about Firebolt this, but yeah, I'd rather seems And then we have two planeswalkers out. Bringer. Huh. Let's start by playing. Not even that good. Still gonna cast it. So, I mean, it seems pretty safe. Chance that he can kill this twice is actually fairly high. I think I'm just gonna kill Glorybringer actually. First, way sooner if I didn't cleared, but I think we're doing okay. This is a DAC. Take Coalition Relic. Another land. When Alundra does a really nice job of protecting us. So I just play Vivien here. No, I'm gonna play Baneslayer now because if he can tap out for Niv, then I can Vivien kill it, or just yeah. So sweet. Now we'll have blue up. Yeah, I mean this is like making the game take much longer the way. If you just answer it, then we'll tap it. Two cards in hand. Chrome Coast on his turn. Play Chandra or something here, but that's fine. And then we have he's at 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 9. So yeah, it's lethal. That was a pretty exciting match. Did not think we were going to win the first game, but I'll see you in round two. Play. Gonna have to find out how to use these fetch and Arid Mesa. So we already have Scrubland in hand. So one of these can get, I guess, Plains, and one can get Savannah. This can get a mountain, which I think I do want. So we'll do this for Savannah now. If we died, now we'll go cards in all of Magic, and it's one of the best cards in Legacy Cube. It's so easy to go turn 2 Grim Monolith, turn 3 Alendra or Chandra. I am going to elect to play Chandra, I believe. I'm not going to play Coalition Relic here. Yeah, there's no reason to like try to get in for 2. He could play Echo even, but that'd be fine. I'm going to play Chandra. He's going to attack Chandra for 1. Take his whole turn. If he takes his whole turn here, hopefully no like hasty throw. Interesting. Which isn't great for us. Let's see. I could, if I add mana, I have 6 mana. I can go Coalition Relic, leave up Glenalendra. I can even go Firebolt this. Okay. Okay. No, let's see. 6, 7 mana. Yeah, so I can't leave up Glenalendra. So if I go plus Chandra, add mana, and then I go Coalition Relic, Glenelendra, Firebolt your guy, attack Liliana. I don't have Glenelendra up. I guess I don't need to Firebolt this turn. And I don't get to play Raging Ravine if I take this line. I still like it. Okay, so let's go plus Chandra, add mana. Interesting. I guess I just... Oh, here's a Kiki Jiki in Graveyard that he can bring back. Well, there's nothing. Now I don't. I do want to deal 2 to this. He might not. He might be inclined to not block. Pretty sweet. Now I go leave up Coalition Relic. No. Ultimate. I only read the first 2 abilities. Just don't care about that. Let's see. Can't attack with Lava Claw even. Can't attack untap Grim Monolith. We have multiple answers to that in hand. And we're going to be plussing this Chandra. We're going to be using one of the plus abilities. No question asked. And hopefully leaving up double Glenelendra for next turn. Let's see. Do I want to play a land first? No, I'm just going to plus. Definitely cast Fire Spell. Yeah. Oh, man. Maybe I should have played the land first. Does this matter? So play Batterskull, and then... Yeah, because now I have to use this Cushion Relic to Firebolt this if I want. I guess I don't have to do that. I can just play a tap land. Play. You can destroy all non-zombies. So now he can ult Liliana and then attack Chandra with Lava Claw. Wait, there. Could have Italiana for one. I didn't miss it last turn because I just played Gwenalendra last turn. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't come back to me. I should have played. I played Raging Ravine this turn, so I mean he can Wrath with Lily now, where he shouldn't be able to. Yeah, that's bad. Destroy Batterskull. Feels have to play this quickly, but this could cost me the game for sure. Yeah, Liliana. That's weird. I don't know about that. I'm going to play the Avalanche, so I'm going to make the same mistake I just made on purpose. We also want to leave up Gwenalendra. We're at 11, so we're at plenty of life. So I want to like Raging Ravine attack this or attack him. I don't think so. I'm gonna plus. I'm gonna plus Chandra. Let's cast. Oh, he can ult this still. That's okay, I guess. Go. Bottom with 3 the bones. We're still doing alright. I mean, I guess not. If he goes alt, play a good non-creature spell, we're behind. A couple small misplays, they just seem to compound. Pretty rough. Alright, well, I could take 1 damage and 哦，okay. Just gonna plus 1, 2, 3, 4, and If I attack with a Raging Ravine, that's all I can do. I can go Nahiri plus. Now I can go Raging Ravine, attack a Liliana. I think I would rather do that. Maybe not. I could also just no. I could also just play Bloodline Keeper. Let's go Raging Ravine. Red. I feel like he has to just leave his zombie around and then use that zombie to kill Chandra. Okay, he blocks. Just playing on activated. But we're doing fine this game. You can Manic Vandal, and you can Bone Shredder. Animate. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna threaten lethal here for sure. I think I want to leave up port to protect. So I can O-ring zombie. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't port, but that's fine. All right. I'm at 9. Interesting. Can I firebolt and attack? No. All right, let's just and leaving up port would be so good. Then pass. to deal with. This Rage Intervene, and he has to deal with its own Phyrexian Arena. So, yeah, I like this. Way. Get out. Um, this seems pretty good. It's just like a really annoying threat to deal with. He has a lot of planeswalkers. He does have creatures that die to roast yet. We saw some. It was just like small value guys though. Let's just do this. Roast has been pretty bad, which is why I was hesitant about starting it. But I mean, if you're playing against aggro, it's good, and this deck has like a lot of top end with like just all these fours and fives. So I wanted something that could keep me alive rather than another four. Like if our hand is 3 4 drops, like do I really need a third 4 drop? Like I still have two to play before that. So that's why I started the roast, but I'm fine siding it out. Cultivate seems pretty decent in this matchup. Um, we have the basic problem still with that. Like actually, the basic problem is the basic lands, but yeah, we're just gonna run it like this and see how it goes. This round is a little sketchy. Assuming he's gonna be on the play. We have his 4 drops. Um, he is gonna mulligan. I'm gonna keep. We have 19 lands in this deck, so we have 17 lands left in our deck. Um, we have 33 cards, so that's over 50% chance each turn we're on the draw. Only gets black, white, or basic planes. I'm just gonna lead on. We can cast it. Ring O-ring, and it's impossible to do the I could just O-ring this now. I'm going to here. Just play another threat. He might just have removal spells in hand, or just no lands. So we'll see. we would like in any other land we draw is pretty good because it allows us to turn back. Oh, he can. Oh, he can kill Overing Bitter Blossom, but I don't let us keep the Bitter Blossom around. Interesting. Just by like putting out these one card multiple threat um, items or cards. Should have done that last turn, I think. I don't know why he didn't. Just trying to get advantage that way. So what if I activate Treetop, hit with all at Nahiri? He can block Wolf. Nahiri takes 5. Then he gets to flash back, basically kill a fairy, and then I get to kill Nahiri. Firebolt. I don't get to add a Baneslayer to the board. Or a Batterskull. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. I mean, killing the Nahiri now does seem pretty tempting. He only has 2 cards. Hmm. He's gonna block Wolf, I feel like. I'm just gonna attack all. Gonna slam Bane. So it's worse against Kolaghan's command. But it's better against the Bane player down this time. He might have to use a lot of it. He's got a ton of mana. I guess this is playing into Wrath here, but okay, if he has it, he has it. Now is good. I think I'll just attack him. I'm just gonna attack him. Oh, fairy. I can't. Oh, yeah. Main phase. See what he's gonna copy Red Cap, and then I go activate Treetop, attack Nahiri with everything, kill Nahiri. Um, I can still kill Nahiri next turn if I want with Treetop. Doesn't discard. Oh, yeah, he just doesn't want to do it. I feel like he has it. He like feels. I think he knows he needs to do it. But he just doesn't want to. Pretty sweet. Well, then I lose my Nahiri. I didn't Baneslayer against Red Red, and probably plus. Um, Guess I'll start by plussing Vivian. Swamp. I mean, I don't hate Confidant here. That's a problem because I won't be able to do it next turn either. Um, Still gonna. Still can't even cast this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Um, so I guess I'm just Batterskulling. Yeah, they compound so heavily. He does here. And then Elish coming down to deal with Vivian on 7. I mean, this deck's pretty sweet. 16. Red cap or oh, you can get back Keith. Kill Vivian. Oh, there's a really dope. Really, really good. So now we can 7 mana. Okay, we're playing Grave Titan. Oh, this just stays out. Yeah, I mean this is fine. Yeah, I'm definitely 4. Is he gonna activate Lava Claw? I guess. concedes. All right, he had a really good turn, and then we had a better turn. Won the match. I'll see you in round 3. Hopefully we can 3-0 this. We made it to the final. We're 2-0. See if we can 3-0 this. We're on the play against Nucerus Ren. And we're on the play. This is even more sketchy, but we're going to keep. Again, we like almost certain. We'll see though. We just need to draw lands. Pretty greedy keep here. Now, don't even know if we have an untapped blue source. Bane Slayer under the Shelldock. I'll put a Bane Slayer. Pretty sure I will. Batterskull. 3 mana up as well. Maybe I just play Mana Confluence and play Blank Conga. I just feel much safer with this out. Just like the broken stuff that your opponent can do is just severely limited. If he has a Cryptic, don't see any world where he doesn't Cryptic this. We are down to 14. He could just Megamorph that, which would be fine. We got some time. We're going to be making a lot. We're still making more fairies here. He's not doing that much over there. And we are on a little. So can't be like just using this Mana Confluence all the time. It's going to be interesting to see if he Megamorphs for an extra damage. That doesn't seem that good because I can just make Chump Blockers every turn with Bitter Blossom. I want to just try to keep making attackers right now. If this essentially 3/2 flyer counter instant or sorcery spell. We're also close to this Elesh Norn here. So I remember what, like, just Radiant when it came out, it was like wow, just so incredibly good. Back when this was in standard, I had a pretty sweet ramp deck. It was basically just like green white ramp. Played four Gideon Jura, four Elesh Norn, and then it played cards like Rampant Growth. I think it might have even played some Day of Judgment because I love that card too. But yeah, four Gideon, four Elesh, and then you also played Swamp and played four Lingering Souls. So, so it's a pretty sweet deck. Deep, deep in the tank here. Responding to that. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't take Elish, we draw a land next turn. Unless he has a counterspell in hand, but one, two, three, four, five. So we have 6 mana. So he probably does have a counterspell in hand. I mean, playing this Battle Soul seems pretty decent, but as is playing Huntmaster, because then if he just passes the turn, we have to flip Huntmaster. Hmm. Batter Skull is also saving us by gaining life, but I'm gonna start by playing land. And yeah, if we draw land, we're just elishing. Untap land, we're elishing next turn. We're ways off. That's funny. It says lifelink, but not all the other. We'll play this hunt. And win the game. If he attacks, I'll block with the wolf, I think. I'm almost positive that's the counter instant or sorcery, which is not that great against our deck. Most of our threats are just like random permanents, creatures, some planeswalkers, lands. We we have like some removal spells that could counter, but gee, okay, all right. That card I didn't even have time to see the name, but I'm good at remembering all the cards, but sometimes I do forget the name. So it looks like we're just up against blue black control. Not even really reanimator. Let's just do our classic 1 for 1. We haven't played against any aggro the whole time. I should have probably done it like this. Just, again, with all these fours, I wanted to hedge against aggro, but the Legacy Cube is pretty grindy. Um, so, so I could play Seagate over Pia Kieran, actually. That's interesting. Maybe Seagate is better. A little harder to cast. I just don't have that many blue sources. Let's go with this. 2. Fine here. We have some. Let's see. If I guess I'd rather. I don't really need to hit for 2, but might as well just add red. Not sure if it matters. I'd rather tap like his one source for sure. I guess I can hit for 2 rather than play another tap land. Let's see. If I play an untap land, yeah, then I can do it. So I'll go Blood City. Voted for Carnage for Homage, obviously, but to read cards. Opponents mess up all the time. So we can kill half the Glenolindra, allowing us to attack with berries. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can just kill Glenolindra. You know what? That seems pretty sweet. Otherwise, kill it once, play Baneslayer. That also seems pretty good. No, I'm just gonna kill it entirely. I will play Bane. I guess I left him double black up this way, but I mean, either I was flashing back Fireball. I wasn't really attacking, I don't think. 6, 7. Get back our Baneslayer. Yeah, that's just... No! I mean, I'm slamming again. 'Cryptic'. Okay. Oh man. It's brutal. This gets 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess hostage taker. Still has Glenalendra up. This is gonna be tough to get out of. Yeah. Just pull back control. Having coalition. And brutal. 21 cards. Creatures and he taps one. I can only block one thing. I can't attack. Sure. Good here. We're not dead on board yet. Return target non-legendary creature. Great of a card. Tap a fairy. That was rough. I really thought we had that game. Get the remand for the LS. Brutal. Okay. Maybe Flame Tongue Kabu is okay. We saw Glenolendra. We saw let's run it. I'm feeling good about this. We got this. This hand. I mean, look. I didn't play 19 land to not keep this hand. Can still get with it. Flames and sure. Next list. Honestly, probably Hush's. Play like a Savannah, attack for 3. I think this is fine though. Can just get Mountain here. Attack with Ravine. We gotta play white lands for the next 2 turns. These are revealed. This is the Exile. Flames and Bitter Blossom. Okay, so we only have. So let's want to get Fairwind, I think. Interesting. So we could attack Ashiok with Treetop Village because it has trample, but this forces him to kind of chump. Great. -4. I get to play Elish. I go O-ring and then attack Ashiok. My other line is O-ring Ashiok right now. Try to deal with this worm. Interesting, interesting. Don't think I'm Elishing here. Let's see. I go untap land. 3/3. So I think I'm O-ringing the worm. But then I just get 3 cards exiled. I gotta try to win the long game, I think. Maybe not. So my options are either O-ring Wurmcoil, attack with Treetop Village, Firebolt Ashiok. But that doesn't kill it. And I can't O-ring Worm plus activate Raging Ravine. Unfortunately. I can cast a Hostage Taker for 1 mana though. Interesting. And Mana Confluence, Hostage Taker, Raging Ravine attack Ashiok. Okay. I mean, no, then he can kill Hostage Taker. Okay, but we can still Hostage Taker, take Worm, cast next turn. So I'm going to O-ring Ashiok. Pass the turn, I guess? Yeah. Okay. I like it. Could play a Mana Confluence now, so that way I can Shelldock. Okay. Which is totally fine. We can end of turn Hostage Taker here. That's pretty good. O-Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, you can put a fate counter on stuff even. Okay, sure. Good, my turn. Obviously, but then he still has Worm out. Like, I can't just allow. There's no combo. So you got to use 5 mana, so he really only has 2 mana right here. Kill Treachery. I think he remains with Worm. That's fucking brutal. I think I have to Elish. Again. Wow. Man, this is crazy. Not looking good. Do I Elish here? Just killing his Gwenolendra? I could Vivien. No, then it just gets countered. I can go Firebolt Flashback. That's not very good. Yeah. Okay, so yep. Could have O-ringed the Worm. Okay. Guess I start with Vivien. Vivien. And I have to kill something. Probably Worm. Turn. Keep fighting, keep fighting. And here's a pretty sweet control deck. They did what we could here. Close match, but I think we're going to be dead. See what he's got. Yeah. So he draws Brain Maggot. Then not here because we're off track rolling foil here. Yeah, we'll concede this. We can just activate some man lands, but that's not going to really do much here. Good games. We did not get the 3-0, but we were close. Thanks for watching Snap Bolt. Check me out on Instagram, snap_bolt, and just stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more vids. Thank you.